Welcome back to the Simchelor Celebrity. Last week we did a pool party and we had a series of bad dates with Twinkster as well as Jesus, and they once again got swapped into the bottom, which is now I think the second time that this has happened this season. And there were a couple people that were up for elimination, and subs in Discord voted for Colonel Sanders to get the chop. So unfortunately, this man with all of his 17 fabulous herbs and spices is going to be eliminated from the house tonight. Our challenge is bush sculpting. So chat will get to vote for who their favorite sculpted bush is. And the winner of the date will get to go to a cute little dog park with Micah. So let's see what happens this week in the Simchelor.
First of all, what went through my mind is how stupid am I to actually volunteer for this? It was unbelievably painful.
So this week, unfortunately, Colonel Sanders will be leaving the house.
Bye, pumpkin.
Okay.
Bye, pumpkin.
It's freaking nighty that he's in. He's uncomfortable because somebody died. Aw. Goodbye, Colonel Sanders, and your big, juicy, dumpy butt. A fire? What? Why? It's late. A fire started nearby. Oh my god! Wait. Who is this bitch? It's just a stan. Her name is Cecilia King. She came out here and just lit the stove on fire. Now hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. Wait a second. Ah, there she goes. Okay. It's like 4 in the morning. It's fine to go and touch our bushes, right? Someone already did something. I'm gonna have Jesus come and touch this bush. Jesus is looking a little snatched today. And the paparazzi is back. Jesus wants to join in on the fun with Matt Bomber. He said, I'm done trimming my bush. He obliterated this bonsai. I think Jesus destroyed this. This does not look shaped. This does not look sculpted. Now, some people like a trimmed bush. And some people really turn up to a trimmed bush. There's nothing on this. There's just a pile of ash on the ground. It's so bad, I would like to give it a 0. So what I'm gonna do this time, I'm gonna choose the top 5, and then I'm gonna let y'all decide who's going to get the dates out of those 5. Okay, so this was Tom Ellis's. That's not terrible. I kind of like this. Comparatively, that's like a solid 6. Okay, look at this. Lil Nas is done. Oh, look at that. That's actually really nice. I think this is my favorite one so far. Ryan Reynolds says to Oscar Isaac, I know we don't know each other that well, but would you like to have sex with me? I'm going to say that he's not interested. Personally. Okay, where's Luigi? You got to come work on your bush, bestie. Justice just finished trimming his bush. I actually really like that. It's simplistic. It's not too complicated. I love the shape. The jettison off to the side is nice. It's cute. I like the curve on it. You know? A bush with a little curve, never a bad thing. Can I look for a second? Is this okay?
I think I'm gonna squirt.
Okay, so we have 2 that got... Oh, this is what Luigi did. Luigi made a little heart. I love this. This is very, very cute and wholesome, especially for the challenge wanting to impress Micah. I'm sorry, I'm giving that a 10. Damien's bush is really nice too. I love this. This is another 10 for me. Dwight's coming over to touch his. I'm gonna bring David back from work. I'm gonna be pretty surprised as the competition shrinks down and gets smaller. I'm already seeing people who I think are gonna be endgame and who I think are gonna be near the end, but who knows, maybe I'll be surprised. So we have Carlos who finished his. Maybe I'm just nasty, and it's okay if I am. Does this look like a butt plug to anybody? And Dwight made another curved one. I think it's a little referential. Okay, so David finished his. He made a cute little bunny. I really enjoy this little bunny moment. There's a charm that the Grim Reaper wears that has this bunny shape on it. It's referencing last season. Twinkster made a helix as well. Because it's a duplicate, I'm gonna give it a lower score than the last one, so I'm just gonna give it a 9, which is not bad by any means, but it's a duplicate, and I don't want to reward duplicating. Matt Bomber has finished his. I love this. That's a pretty intense curve. It's flaccid.
What you say?
Not flaccid. Well hung bonsai. We have 3 more left before we get to determine who is going to be in the tops. Oscar is in his 3rd week in a row of winning challenges. If Oscar goes home at some point and gets eliminated, I'm gonna be devastated. So this is Gong Yu's. I feel like we've seen this a couple times already. Yeah, this is the 3rd time I've seen this one. Docking points for creativity. If it's not giving, mama, it's not giving. Whoa, that one's totally different from this. I love this. If I were to think like bonsai, this one looks the most like it to me. So Ryan did another copy of this one, which is, it's not bad. It's a good one. I really like it, but I'm gonna ding points for it being referential. Okay, so let me look at these scores really quick. So we're gonna do a couple votes really quick, y'all. We are going to determine one of the bottom 3, okay? Between Ryan Reynolds and Dwight. So our bottom 3 are Ryan Reynolds, again, and the other 2 that are joining him is Jesus for the, what I think is the 2nd week in a row. And also Gong Yu. I feel like even though I don't think Ryan should be here, realistically, after last week, I think that Jesus should get eliminated, personally. And now we're gonna determine the top 2, okay? So between Luigi, who did the heart and has never gotten a date, Damien, who did the spiral and has never gotten a date, Matt Bomber, who did the really nice, intricate one at the end, and then Oscar, who also did a super nice intricate one. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. This is to determine the top. So vote for whoever you feel most driven to. Somebody else should get an opportunity to get a challenge win in here. Just one, you know? Yeah, you come clean up your mess that you obliterated this poor plant. Luigi and Damien are the ones that are getting dates this week. Let's go. Neither one of them have gotten dates, so I'm very excited. And we're going out to a cute little dog park. So let's come in and sit down over here together, rather than standing awkwardly outside. So let's get the full picture about Damien LeVay, and then we're gonna let them do their thing, and we're gonna decide if it's a good date. Damien is single, and he's not quite sure about his sexuality. Sounds about right for Damien. Maybe I'll ask about his interests too. I asked myself that same question. Oh, he doesn't know about his personality. Vampire history? Maybe I'll ask about that. Sorry, I've never looked into it. Try a search on the computer or the library. He said Google is free. Why are you asking me about vampire stuff? So it's very playful right now. Micah's been really into the mischief thing, which I don't like at all. I do not turn up to the mischief trait. I think it's really gross and I wish I could get rid of it. He's feeling very flirty though. Romantic Sims have a tough time hiding their flirty side. We need to know, one, how Micah feels about him, and then how he feels about Micah. So he feels like...
What you say?
He thinks that Damien is basic looking. Let's see how Damien feels about him. Last week, that was kind of a boner killer, I'm not gonna lie. He thinks that Micah looks very attractive. Well, that's good. At least somebody thinks that somebody's attractive here. Micah left him to go play chess with this guy over here, who's very cute. Justin Delgado. He's very, very cute, but not who we're supposed to be on a date with. So Micah's now gonna grab a serving of the floor food. We have grilled plantains here. It's nice to meet you, Damien. Oh, they just met. Great. We didn't exchange our names before that. I'm glad you don't think my llama jokes are getting old. I feel like you just get me. Period. Okay. See, you can look at somebody and think you're basic looking, but still like them. This is not bad. It could be so much worse. I kind of want to go play with this heckin' dog over here. That's what we came here for, is to play with some heckin' doggos. Hello, you beautiful angel. Oh my god, look at his little leggies. Oh my god, look at his little beats. His little dog beans. Oh my god, he's just little beans. Wait, I want to talk to your dog. Julia Wright said bye. Well, that's fine, I guess. So we're playing chess. Hey, a cute little activity. Last week, I couldn't get Micah to do freaking anything with Jesus or with Twinkster. I don't think they're necessarily going to be romance there. There could be, maybe down the line. Sometimes you meet somebody, you get a really good friendship, you get things going, rolls down the river, and then eventually you kind of decide, okay, we're good, compatible partners, because we like each other. But sometimes it just stays friendship, and I think the friend zoning is okay. Brant hecking is so freaking sexy. Okay, so Micah says, what happens to a vampire that loses a fight? They're down for the count. I hate that. That's terrible. I'm gonna send Damien home, and I'm gonna send Micah home. We're gonna go ahead and do our Luigi date tomorrow rather than tonight, because there's not enough time. It's 8 o'clock. Lots of dogs to be seen hopefully today if the weather clears up. I'm really glad to hear your voice. Reginald. Micah has learned that Luigi is single. Luigi's pronouns are he, him. Luigi is sexually attracted and romantically attracted to masked Sims. Oh look, the rain cleared up. Very nice. Do we want to go like sit down over here? He wants to know if Luigi works out. He's looking at his body. Okay. He thinks Luigi looks fit as hell. He thinks that Lugigi is very attractive. And right now, Lugigi thinks that Micah is extremely attractive. It's going well so far, and they're still talking. I'm waiting for a doggo to show up. Will someone bring their dog here, please? Luigi shows the signs of the innocent personality archetype. Innocent Sims, positivity and happiness has great power to uplift others, but they can appear very childish, and their optimistic perspective causes them to be too naive. That sounds correct for Luigi. They're both watching movies on their phone. So are they Netflix and chilling right now? You could be kissing right now in this park, but you just sitting here. I was hoping that there would be a little bit more, considering they both find each other attractive. Luigi specifically said that he's innocent. I wonder if he just doesn't really know how to flirt. This happened a lot in season 1, and I did really like the sort of naivety of it all, especially because they're not walking away from each other, they're not leaving each other. It's just sort of like not really a lot's happening, you know? They just are sort of enjoying each other's company, which Luigi also just sort of feels like a friend to me. Who knows? Maybe there could be romance in the future, but right now it just sort of feels like friends, you know? So he's making some elote while Luigi watches his films. He's got to watch his soaps.
Okay, work.
Okay, I suppose you gotta entertain yourself somehow. That Sim seems to be enjoying the attention they're getting, and it's really entertaining.
Well,
At least he's entertained by him. I'm so good at this. Doing something you're really good at will always lift your mood. And the center of attention. Micah loves being the center of attention, whether it's good or bad. Please. That's actually really funny. Sometimes I'll be sitting alone and I'll just be entertaining myself, and Jake will just bust out singing, and he'll just be sitting in the room singing to himself loudly, and I'm very entertained by it. So this kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Luigi's totally entertained by this. Oh, yay! Yeah, this is cute. Date is complete. It was a date, if not the most successful date ever. Yeah, it was a date. This week, the challenge winner is Lugigi and will receive the eggplant, and he will not receive immunity from elimination. So if he's in the bottom next week, no immunity, but he does have this going forward for final scores. This week in the Simchelor, we did our bush sculpting, and Luigi and Damien both went out on dates, and they both seem very much like just very good friends for Micah. I'm still very much Team Oscar. In the bottom this week, however, is Ryan Reynolds, Big Titty Jesus, and Gong Yu. Personally, I feel like Jesus should go home for having been in the bottom last week. Oscar was promoted. Oh, I love that for him. But subs and Discord will get to vote, and we will find out next time who is eliminated. And the next challenge in the Simchelor is some woodworking. We love some wood. And the date is going to be visiting a very spicy location. And we will get to maybe see the first woohoo of the season. We're going to see how sexually compatible the winning Sims are with Micah. So we will see what happens in the next episode. And thank you for watching the Simchelor as always. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to click that like button. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Goodbye.